Hello, we have a game, and it appears to be against Skaven. I figured we'd get another... we've got 5 days left. I don't know how many games I'll play in that time, because... well, probably not that many, because I'm about to go away in a few days. So there's a fair chance this is our last game with our Renegades. So I actually took a couple of random skills on some people that could take one. Oh wow, look at that. That's actually kind of cool. It's a bit reminiscent of The Hobbit, isn't it, with the flowing gold. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be lava, but it's in a dwarf thing, so I'm guessing it's supposed to be gold? I don't know. Anywho, where was I going with this? Yeah, I took a random on a human lineman, and he got Dirty Player, which I don't mind, honestly. And then I took a random on the Rat Ogre. I think we're going to be giving away some TV here. Or we have some TV up over and above them. He's got a block and... what on earth is that? Foul Parents. Okay. Block Blitzer, block... Bend Blitzer. A Blodge. Sneaky. Got a runner? Strength 1. Where? Got a Blodge. That looks like a Fend. Tackle or Dirty Player? Dirty Player. Some kind of presence. And then... okay, so... not on paper the scariest of teams. But yeah, we got Stand Firm on the Rat Ogre, which... honestly isn't a bad skill to get, because if you blitz somebody off the sideline and you don't have the movement, or you get trapped on somebody, it's a safety net. So, you know, especially if you... there's been a few times where I've wanted to push... sorry, I'll get my thoughts in order here. There's been a few times where I've wanted to, you know, hit somebody with the Rat Ogre, but they've got sidestep, and the danger on that is that they can lead you to the sideline and get the other side of you and then push you off. Whereas with Stand Firm, you don't have to worry about that. And if you surf somebody, but you kind of would get stuck on someone, it's quite nice for that as well. So he's gone on defense, I believe. Okay, yeah, I actually quite like the dwarf pitch. It looks really good. How confusing is it going to be? I don't know. It's a little tricky to see. I don't know what they could do, but I wish they could do something to help out with that. I feel like it's kind of easy for players to get lost and whatnot, and I don't know what the answer to that is. Didn't really happen on the old game, but they had very plain pictures on there, didn't they? It's a tricky one, because I kind of like the way the stadiums look. It's just kind of easy to not be able to see stuff as well as you'd like. I like their colouring as well, the gold and green. That's nice. Nice to see somebody actually using the kit colour options. So we're going to attempt some bashing here. So what is that? Is that, oh, that's Dauntless. Okay, that's actually, potentially a good skill against us, although, would you want it on that guy? I don't know. Do we just put the Orc in there, or do we put the Rat Ogre in? Maybe we just put the Rat Ogre in and he can go first. Although he really shouldn't. So you've got Kick. Do we switch you out with this guy? Yes, we do. Do we switch the Gobbo out? I think we leave the Gobbo in as our sort of backup guy. Got a tackler here, so we could maybe take a hit on a gutter runner. Do we have any guard yet? I don't think we got guard. That's the one downside, but hey. And there's our dirty player. So I think do a bit of this. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Sorry, it's been a while since I played these guys, because I've been trying out the... whatchamacallums? Oh, okay. Weather is very sunny, so passing is not great. That makes the pitch actually look a little bit uglier, unfortunately. So I think we will bring this guy back for now. We'll play this safe, or as safe as we can. Let's see, the ogre's generally the most reliable. Oh dear, I shouldn't have said that. No, let's go with the troll first, because then I can take the blitz. Okay, just a push. We'll push him here. Bring this guy here. That's not really actually going to help. Then we'll do the ogre hit. That's more like it. Very hard to see what's going on here. Oh, he's got fend. That's fine. Beautiful. Good KO. Then there should be 3 dice. Beautiful. Alright, nothing doing there. And then you can come over here. And then we can actually put this hit in. It's not a great start, is it? We haven't picked up the ball. I should probably reroll that. Against Skaven. Okay, we didn't get anything out of it, but... you know, we also get to pick up the ball before there's, you know, 3 gutters in our backfield. Actually, we could bring this forward. And just use these guys as a cage. So we'll see how he does this. I mean, probably he wants to go after the tackler, honestly. I was a bit unsure of if I really wanted to push him forwards like this. But, you know, I wanted to hit the gutter runners. Alright, so that gives him this hit, and then I think he's going to come after the human here. Our orc's still managing never to have got any SPP during the entire campaign. Gotta love that. What a guy. He's gonna follow this. And he's gonna come hit this guy with his rat ogre. I'm 90% sure. Oh, he's actually got a... interesting, sneaky gutter runner. That seems to be a thing I've seen a couple of people do that I don't personally like. Oh, he's going to hit that first. Okay, fair enough. I guess that gives him a 3 dice on our guy, so... good play in that sense. It'd be a 3 dice into a 3 dice, actually. Right, no, because he'd... yes. Yeah, it would. It's exactly as we feared. Okay, we don't pay the ultimate punishment yet, but he may decide to foul with this gutter. He's got 3 assists on it, which is quite nice. He is gonna. Doesn't like that tackle. Gets the KO. Fair enough. It's, you know, I mean, I highlighted the problem, I knew what he was going to do, and he did it. Can't really argue with that. But we have got one of his guys out as well, which I think is his dirty player, so I'll take that. Okay, seems happy enough there. I'm really tempted to blitz. Well, I don't think we can actually. Might try an ogre blitz anyway. Just go this way instead. Good stuff. I think we're just gonna sort of, you know, embrace the big guy life. That's your decision. Waiting for the use of fans. There's no timer running down here, which is interesting. I thought that that actually comes off his timer, but it's just sort of frozen here. Guess maybe we could have come in from the other angle so we could continue moving the ogre. There we go. Okay, he survives, unfortunately. I guess we'll make the ogre the new focal point of our cage. Can you get one further forward? How far can you go? That'd be a double GFI for you. So, you know what, I'm happy with that. And then I think you will come over here to help shore this up. And to let this guy activate. I think we're going to stand the orc up. We'll get you on the gutter runner. Very nice. We'll follow that so that... Beautiful. I'll take a KO. Wow, I really can't see what's going on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there is somebody there. I think that'll give us a 3 dice into a 2 dice. He must be doing other things while he's playing and not seeing what's going on here. What's the flashing over here? I guess that's from the lava / gold. The fact it doesn't count this down is... oh, it says waiting for opponent, so maybe he's having some connection issues here. Don't know. Okay, he's back. There we go. Oh, it's a 2 dice. Oh boy. Who are we gonna hit here? I guess we hit the troll. Okay, at least we got the hit out of it. No KO that time. So we're not getting permanents here, but we are, you know, whittling him gradually. Troll going down isn't ideal. Maybe I'm willing to play with not without the let's see. think we know the innate skills of most of these players, but I may regret that. We don't have any loners, so there's that. Ouch. Oh boy, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Waiting for the opponent. I see it now. I didn't see what was going on there. So we're not really whittling him down any better than he's whittling us down so far. It's hard to know when he's thinking and when the game's frozen. Oh, is he going to do a rat ogre on rat ogre here? It's a bit dangerous because... well, as of right now it's a bit dangerous. Unless he does something else, because we don't have to stand firm. We can just choose not to and then we turn it into a 2 dice against. So he would need to not roll pushes. The ideal for him, I suppose, would be both down, because then he doesn't have to follow up into the ogre. Okay. That was risky, but does the job. Oh, he's going to whack one of his own guys. I do dig that. Doesn't hurt him, unfortunately. That's perfect for him. Okay, I don't mind that. Ooh. Certainly taking his time, but I mean that's totally allowed. Thinking right now, I might see if we can get this guy up. And if we can't... oh, is he going to foul? He doesn't have anybody to foul with. But I need to do that. I do need to move somebody across. I'm going to move this guy across. Waiting for opponent. Ugh, painful. Then we'll get the troll up, and we'll see if we can blitz back. Or maybe we see if we can blitz forward. No, I think we blitz back. Blitz off the rat ogre. Okay. What? Oh, it didn't move him. Oh, man. Okay, I mean, that could be a big problem. That ultimately is a situation where we've been punished by shall we move the ogre up? No, we'll just take the 2 dice. We've been punished by his internet problems there. We do knock this guy over, which is nice. He's not dead, but he is KO'd, which is pretty huge, actually. So, yeah, that's sad, but nothing we can do. I think I'm pretty happy with this, apart from obviously this. We are now again one person up, which is nice. We're one troll down currently, but... Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I had gone to move this guy across, but then his waiting thing popped up. And I didn't realize it hadn't done it. Maybe I didn't fully click it because I saw that, but I thought I clicked it, it didn't work. And then in Blood Bowl 2, if you've clicked it like that, and it's kind of like planned to do it, it does it when it comes back, but I guess Blood Bowl 3 isn't quite on that wavelength yet. So it didn't. Okay, going with a bit more of a sedate blitz here. Doesn't pay off, might just do the push, I imagine. Hey, he might just keep him there. Keep the 2-for-1 situation going. What did he go for? The push, okay. We need to sort of turn the corner at some point, but it is only turn... it will be turn 4 next, so... We're not in danger zone yet. I would like to kind of push the cage up a bit. Could try a Rat Ogre Blitz up into here, and then push the cage up the sideline. If it works. Does he move the Rat Ogre? If he doesn't, standing the troll up, if he stands up, would be really good. The annoying thing is we rolled the right thing, too. We rolled a 2, which would have got us up. Oh, we actually got a successful foul there. Oh. Stand. I assume he's going to argue the call. He succeeded. Of course he succeeded. Why does everybody succeed on the argue the call? And he gets the stun, which is actually pretty big. Yeah. This guy. Okay, that's good. Alright, I'll take that. That's a little disappointing. That's good though. The troll being up here would have been extremely good for keeping this guy in position. But we can sort of attempt to turn the corner here. Don't think I'm going to close the cage here. I think we're just going to sort of half close it. Keep this guy back as an annoyance. And then I think we actually drop a little foul here. Did we get sent off as well? No, we got KO. Nice. 2 can play that game. We might still get sent off. Oh, we're waiting for him again. It's been a weird half. I mean, part of that is just all of the pausing, but, yeah. just a lineman, but the advantage to the skill is it's, you know, worth having a go most of the time. For his team, he only has 11 as well, so it's not like every player is theoretically, you know, an essential. Nice. Obviously you want to... Oh, actually we can close out the cage if we so wish. Yeah, with, so, you know, he is now 4 players down, whereas we're technically only 2 players down. We're technically only 1 player down. If nobody came back, he'd be 4 down, we'd be 1 down. Hey Dweebear, how's it going? I'm back playing Blood Bowl 3 again. Playing the Renegades. You know what the problem is this might be our last game with them, but I can answer in a sense that I think my next skill on the big guys would be guard on the ogre and the troll. Now we've got block. I wouldn't have taken stand firm on the rat ogre. I took it as a random because I think this is likely to be our last game with them. I probably would have taken juggernaut. Uh-oh. It says pause, so I don't know. You can do a pause now, right? So he might have just actually paused. So I suppose I can answer your question. Yeah, I'd probably take Juggernaut. Claw, honestly, I might consider on him, because he does blitz a lot. And then maybe Stand Firm, or Break Tackle. He's having some major internet problems. After that, I don't know. There's 5 games left in the season, and I'm going away on Thursday for a few days. So I've got, today I've got 3 theoretical days, and I do also have the nobility team that I'm 2 or 3 games into, I think 3 games into, that I'm really enjoying, so I'm quite likely to get another game in with them. So I'm just sort of, as much as I've liked this team, I think I'm probably going to give the... Oh. Oh, that was weird. That's weird and depressing. Yeah. What was I going to say? Probably going to give them a little bit more of a shot, like try and get them a game 4 and 5 or something like that. That's sort of my theory. What I can say, assuming this is the last game with these guys, because sadly I don't think I have time to boot up again for another game today. So I'll finish off the season with these guys, probably, by saying that I actually really like the Renegades. And I will come back to them and play them again, because they seem like... I mean, I don't know where they come in the scheme of good versus bad in terms of overall team rating, but I mean, that only matters so much, right, in the current format of, like, nothing matters. So, but in the format of playing enjoyable games, I feel like these guys offer a lot, because the big guys are kind of fun to have 3 big guys just pounding the line. Having an elf to carry the ball is amazing. The goblin for fouling, I like. The orc to just tank stuff, good. And then, you know, and I've barely even considered adding in mutations, which I probably would. I mean, maybe I do another build where I don't take Sneaky on the goblin, I take Dirty Player on a human, and instead, foul with him and give the goblin like 2 heads and I don't know, 2 heads and catch or something, and just make him like an outlet option or something like that. I mean, there's all sorts you could do, right? I don't know. I mean, I probably wouldn't do that, but you know, it's an option. It's nice to have a backup for the elf. I don't know if they get a... let's have a quick look at them. This is what we've ended up with. This and 830k. What else can you actually add into this team? Okay, so you can take a thrower. So you could run a thrower. The problem, of course, is the animosity, right? Because I don't object to the idea of having... let's see what his skills are. Okay, that's safe pair of hands, so that's actually not as good as sure hands. So throw is actually not that great. But it's an alternate for grabbing the ball. He at least comes with pass skills, right? Yeah. So you could have the Dark Elf as a backup, but then what are you going to use the elf for? I mean, I think that's the problem here. What, are you going to foul with a, like, 75k player? Don't think so. So... I mean, what are you gonna... I'm trying to think how else you would build the elf. Suppose you could make him your blitzer, but what does he give you with agility that you don't get from... I mean, you could do like a leap. Okay, so an alternate would be... Okay, that could be fun. Wrestle, which is primary. Leap, which is primary. And then... What, very long legs, I suppose? I don't know if it's even worth that. Oh, but leap's no good anymore, is it? Or it's not as good. Reduce any agility penalty by 1 for any attempts at jumping. So, assuming you're jumping into a cage... Well, I guess I would need to know the jump rules. Yeah, it's not as good anymore. So that's less exciting. But I suppose you could alternatively go... Horns... Dodge, horns, wrestle, and 2 heads. So that would be kind of equivalent of an Agi 5. So you'd be going into a 3-person cage on a... What, that would normally be 2, 3, 4, 5. A 4+ with a reroll, and then potentially strength 4. And then wrestle, and I suppose probably strip after that. I mean, it's a lot of skills to build up, but it would be kind of a cool player. I mean, the other thing you could do is make the Goblin a strength 3 for that, because he comes with dodge already. Oh, you don't get wrestle, though. You'd have to take that as a secondary. Because the nice thing with this is that all the skills are primary. And you could theoretically you could actually try and score with the Dark Elf quite a lot, which would be very easy because they're kind of made for that. So you could probably get the skills pretty fast. So yeah, I suppose that's another option. You got the Skaven as well, who doesn't... I don't think he really offers a whole lot. The only thing he offers is +1 movement, but I really feel like that's a trap. I'd be curious if anybody has, you know, any input on why you'd take a Skaven. And I'm also curious if anybody takes Minotaur over Rat Ogre. I suppose... Is Unchanneled Fury better than... Is that the new... 4+. There's activated. Okay, so Unchanneled Fury is the new Animal Savagery. So if you didn't want to kill your own team as much, the Minotaur is arguably better. You lose out on Tail... You mainly lose out on Tail and the fact that this guy, as long as you start next to somebody, will get to do his action, but he is going to eat through your team. So I suppose I could see an argument for the Minotaur, actually. Could be a fun alternative. I mean, it just feels like they've got a lot of options. Oh, I forgot. There's tentacles. But tentacles doesn't work right now. I feel like somebody has mentioned. So tentacles would be something I would certainly consider, but I don't know if it's worth it. Although it does activate on almost anything, which is pretty huge. You can't even block away from it or anything, so... could be something to consider, at least on one of them. And claws is always a consideration on the strength guys. Trying to think if there's anything else that I'm thinking of mutations. I like Big Hand a lot more than a lot of people. That would be something I would probably get on the Dark Elf at some point. Maybe even the Goblin, honestly. Oh, it might not be bad on the Goblin. And then once you've got the ball free, you just try and dodge the Goblin there, because he's dodging on 3+s regardless. And he's picking up on the 3+ regardless. That's an idea that could be fun. Oh, the Ogre mutations are secondary. Oh. Did not is that the same for all of them? Yeah, oh, that seems a bit sad, doesn't it? I hadn't even realized that, but that is a problem. Okay, so all the little guys, it's primary, but the big guys, it's secondary. That's disappointing. Maybe it's reasonable, I don't know. I mean, Minotaurs get it as primary on Chaos, so I don't see why they shouldn't get it here. Ah, well. Alrighty. Well, just to finish up, here is the team. I may not play another one, but I've enjoyed the run. Let's see what we ended on. Theoretically, 933. Ended in gold. That's kind of cool. Maybe. So yeah, I do have to disappear now though. Got a lot to do this evening, so I will catch you guys later. Sorry it was a disappointing interrupted last match. If time allows, maybe I'll play with them again, but I really do feel like I need to give the nobility a little bit more chance, but we'll see, because these guys are always tempting. But have a good rest of your day, everybody. And yeah, hopefully the next game will be have a little bit more attention to it as it goes on. Bye-bye for now.